Hello again, back for another episode. Mithrie says hello. So we're going to carry on where we left off. We just finished Hawk Manor, but then obviously we were very surprised to see Odin in the area, so that was fun to do. But now we're back at Ursendel, so let's continue the story. Cool. So now straight back to Mithrie. So the Odin fight was quite fun, but if you watched the Odin fight in the previous episode, you would have noticed that there were some times when we couldn't even see him. So I'm hoping that that is something that Square Enix will fix, because even if there's millions of players around, the boss should always show up. He should be showed as a priority, so I hope they fix that. Because in other games that's what they do, like World of Warcraft and stuff, is that the boss will be the most important thing to show first, even if he's literally hundreds of miles away. And nothing else will show, but the boss will. So I think it's an important feature to add in. Because who knows, if we could have seen him all the time, then who knows if we actually would have killed it or not. I just need to take the airship to Ul'dah, as always, on the way to Mithrie. It's interesting how this game is feeling more and more like home the longer we stay here. As always, to get to Western Fanaland, we want the gates of Sultana. Beautiful day in Western Fanaland. It was amazing how when Odin spawned, like, everywhere was dark. They basically just said that's how you know. If Odin is out, then all the world in that zone goes dark. It's like a big announcement, like Odin is here, do something. Or just another warning of Odin is here, run away. And I do apologise for the slight interruption towards the end of Hawk Manor. It's just the mumble we use in Distant World is very large. You know, it's got more than 100 people capacity, and people will just pop in and out of rooms to say hi, so there's no way they would know that we were doing a Let's Play filming. And I don't ask anyone to be anything other than themselves in my videos. You know, I just like to capture raw footage, because it's nice to see what it's really like playing when you have nice people to play with. You know, I would say if there's anyone out there who doesn't have a place to go in 14, doesn't know which server to start on, you're always welcome to look at Distant World and join our community. You simply join our website first. You sign up at distantworld.engine.com, and then you'll be able to join us. Simply just roll a Masamune after you signed up to the website, then just wait and see if you're accepted, and that's it. The entry requirement isn't that high. It's not that high at all, but you just make sure you do give a nice reason why you want to join. It very much is the sort of family sort of community. There are, you know, rules of conduct. You know, people are expected to be nice to each other and so on. So, and anyone who misbehaves really will be kicked out quickly, because it really is a family-friendly group. So. It's kind of hard to believe already on the 30th episode. Okay, just done an achievement, so let's see what it is. So this is the next achievement in the storyline quest. So the good one is all good things, so who knows how many quests in the future that will be. So Mithrie is waiting to brief you and your fellow Zions on the new development.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Lominsan has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, but for the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Melviv hired able to fend them off. Yet, it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Lominsan without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Valdesian, and Alfino if you would. Capellino, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Okay, so next we need to go to Lominsan. Thankfully at this point there is quite a lot of members of my free company who have unlocked the next dungeon in this questline, so hopefully finding people for the next dungeon let's play will be very easy. a distant world, as always. And I want to welcome any new members of Distant Worlds who have started in the last couple of days. Hope you like it with us. I'll be having a good time. And, you know, say hi to everyone in game, say hi in Mumble. It's always welcome. So at level 35 I'll be able to do my next job quest, which I'll hopefully be recording as well. Hopefully at this point my microphone is a lot louder than it was in the earlier episodes. I'm sure you can hear me extremely clearly now. So, and it's the same with everything, you know, you have to just keep trying and then eventually you find the right solution. Look at all that. It's very nice today. Beautiful skies. It's nice to just ride around, really. Looking for the elevator. I'm sure there's better places or quicker ways to get to the elevator, but this is just the way I know. Also want to welcome the new subscribers to my channel. I see it's growing day by day. I hope you like my videos. If you have any feedback, just let me know. I will not pretend to be a pro of this game. I'm definitely not. I'm just playing through it and recording my progress, and that's all. I'll let the real pros stick to the highest level content. Hopefully eventually I will get there, but I am just an average gamer, you know, simple as that. I mean, hell, I died just trying to unlock Bard, for goodness sake, so I'm definitely not pro. Oh, it seems I went to the wrong level, never mind. This is the advantage when you have a solid state hard drive running the game. You can see that even while I'm recording this Let's Play, the loading times are insane. But one thing to know if you ever use a solid state drive is not to use it for too many things. It's better for just reading only. If you keep writing to the drive, you shorten its life. So I actually record my Let's Play on a second hard drive. I just load the game from the solid state along with Windows. I'm sure there's technical people who can tell you why that is. Okay, so now we need to go and see Trash Tom in Lower Nanosia, right here. Thankfully there's an exit very close. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Never forget that button. It will save you time. It wasn't so long ago we were level 1 going through this area. Especially when I came back and leveled all my other classes to 15, because I had to start from level 1 over and over and over and over again. It really didn't take long though, so... I mean, at this point, the game has been out, I don't know, just over a week, so... as I said in the previous video, once this Let's Play series of the main story is over, it might be quite sad. Be the end of a great adventure. But of course there'll always be more content, they'll always release more patches and more new things, and there's always a million other things to do in the game other than the storyline. But it's just a good way to get to explore the world, see what's out there, and see what you're fighting for. And take on harder modes of each dungeon and accomplish harder and harder things. For example, when you have Ifrit, you did it at level 20, as we saw, but then there is a hard mode at level 50, but then there's also an extreme mode as well, which I'm hopefully going to get to when we talk about the relic weapons. But that is still a few weeks, maybe even months away from now, so it's something to work towards, definitely. So, Trashstorm is eager to regale you with stories of the glory days. As you know, nothing in life is free. So Trashstorm appears to be ignoring you. Oh, that's nice. Always nice to get achievements randomly. So, Touchstone remains unconvinced of your readiness to defeat the dread Primal Titan. Okay, I guess this is a fight. Thankfully Costa del Sol is very close to here. So tomorrow the servers are going to go down for a few hours of maintenance, maybe 10 hours, but hopefully the capacity will increase and the servers will be a lot better than before. So Whiskate would first like to verify you are not a complete fraud. Whiskate has an important mission for you. Okay, so now I need to head straight to South Shroud. Thankfully, as we know, it doesn't take that long to ride there, so... From what the free company members have told me, the Titan fight can be extremely hard. So I was listening in on one of their groups doing it, and they seem to die over and over again. But they basically just said as long as you have a half-decent healer who really knows what they're doing, then it can make the rest of it easier for the rest of the people. I wonder how long it will be before we get to try Odin again. And I do wonder what you get for actually defeating him. I don't know if anyone actually knows yet. So, Landonel needs to explain a few things to you. I figured I'd just accept this quest while I'm standing right next to her. Oh, there are more quests here it seems as well. Bonus experience points always welcome. Just checking to see which quest I've actually completed. You see, sometimes when monsters spawn, they're almost impossible to kill until you use some sort of item. Ah, so you have to zoom in to really see where that one actually was. So these other two quests weren't much of a distraction, they only took a couple of minutes. Landonell has an urgent request for a kind of adventure. Or for a kind adventurer, I should say. It's nice as well when you play the game. Each day you make good enough progress, maybe a level or two. You know, I'm doing this while also working full time, so I only have the evenings to play. So, Landonell is wondering why you are still here. Charming as always. Okay, so now we need to get to the Forgotten Springs in southern Fanaland. Thankfully it's not far from here. So tomorrow I guess I'll be doing the next dungeon. And guys, if you have any ideas about what else you would like to see me filming, you know, any part of the game that you would like to see, because I'm intending to do the relic quests and maybe the Grand Company ones and eventually raids, but if there's anything else specifically you'd like to see, then just let me know. Included in the relic quests I will include how to get the artifact gear as well, just for the sake of it. At least as the start for Bard, and then we'll see if I do the other classes as I get there. As you know by now, I really don't mind running place to place. I don't see it as a waste of time. It's just fun to travel and explore. You get to experience all these different weathers, like every time we come here it seems to be different, doesn't it? I remember it wasn't that just a few days ago, you come in here, you see these level 16 monsters and think, wow, level 16. Now I'm already level 33. And it's definitely not that easy to do because, you know, you see I've done already, this is my 30th episode, and most of my most recent episodes have been an hour or longer each, so it definitely takes time just to get to this point. And I haven't been wasting that much time either, because I've been, you can see I sprint and I run from place to place, I don't stop. It's important to be careful through this zone because randomly between Little Alamigo and the Sagoli Desert, the monsters in this region can actually be in the 40s. So always beware, always actually read the text above the names, just to make sure that they're not too high level. Again, I apologise for the very long video. I just like to get sections of the game done in one go. So, because obviously these are just the quests leading up to the next dungeon and then towards Titan, so I would rather get it all done in one episode than split it up into many. Go around. Being able to mount in any game really is just really fun. So the main thing I missed from my years of playing World of Warcraft was having the Ashes of Allah. It was a phoenix flying mount. I'm assuming you'll never see anything like that in this game, so... But never mind, you know, that's life. Each game has got its pluses and minuses, so... All these characters seem to be so charming. So, Uod Nund is attempting to ignore you. Okay, 7 sand drakes. Go, go, go. No rest. The weather in each zone just seems to be extreme at the moment, so... Oh, there's already someone here doing them all. Let's hope they don't take too long to respawn. So 5 to go. I let him have the rest of it just so he would get credit for the kill. So, quickly approaching level 34. It's always good to keep an eye on this section of your screen, on your bags, so you can see if they're filling up. So I just need to make sure I throw all of these crafting materials onto my retainers. I'm saving them for when I actually level my professions. Okay, so we need to use the spear to lure out the Amalja veteran. The Amalja being the race which worship Ifrit. So hopefully this won't take too much longer, and then we can get back to Costa del Sol. Obviously thinks that as an archer are easy because you can just keep running in circles and he does not hit you. Nude is finally willing to tell you of the ingredient you see. So my distant world friends were obviously not kidding when they said there is quite a bit of questing before the next dungeon. To kill one of these and collect his carcass. Then we need to use it to lure out the worm that we actually need. So, Ooze Nun would like you to deliver a gift to Westgate. Okay, so now it's back to Costa del Sol. So I did set Costa del Sol as my favourite, so as you can see 260, yeah, I guess just this once I will do it, because 60 is not much extra to pay over an airship. Let's save time for this. Of course I won't be making it a habit, that's for sure. So Whiskate would like to tell you about the final ingredient needed for the banquet. So we now need to speak with this person, Ozan Nazan. It seems then we hopefully will be ready for the next dungeon. In case you're interested, the next dungeon is located there, right there. So not far from us at all. It was, during Beta Phase 3, the last dungeon which was available if you leveled up to level 35. However, if you leveled up this high, the questing actually stopped at about level 20. So you actually just grinded all the way from 20 to 30 plus to be able to do that dungeon. So once I hit 35, then I'll finally get back to where I was in Beta Phase 3. Of course, this time it's been a lot more interesting. Okay, so they said take the ferry ride, and then we can go straight to the dungeon, which of course will be the next episode. It was worth it getting it all done in one sitting rather than drawing it out, that's for sure. Hello to Professor Hojo of Distant World. Hope things are going well, mate. And that's it. So we've now unlocked the next dungeon called Brayflock's Long Stop, and that'll be it for this episode. So as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.